everyone in this room right now is probably just standing and just like wondering like, what is this thing gonna sound like? And it seems like everything just happens just like that. But I mean, for me, it's like, I'm gonna start from the beginning actually. Let's go back to the beginning. Cool. All right. Let me paint you a picture, right? I turned 23 July 6th, 2019. Actually, let's go back before that. I got my first job July 1st, 2019. Birthday was 5 days after, right? And I was like, okay, I don't know anybody here, but I'm gonna try and enjoy my birthday because it's my first job, you know? I should be thankful to God. My mom calls me every day, says pray, 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 pray. That's cool. Like, I'm in touch with God. I'm in touch with spirit. I'm in touch spiritually, right? And I thank the Lord for everybody that's, you know, supporting me and like pushing me every day to do more great things. And I really don't think sometimes that I've really done much in life, but I guess I have. This is honestly straight from the heart right now. I don't have a script in front of me. And moving on from July 6th, 2019. You know what I mean? Okay. So I'm turning 23. I had a great birthday party. Sprayed champagne everywhere. Turned up all my friends. I actually was an all-white party. I don't even wear white on a regular day. Fast forward that, 2 weeks later, it was Caravana weekend. I had all my friends flying from the UK. I was like, cool, like, I have friends flying in. We're at that point in life now. Like, we're partying 3 days straight. I have work in the morning. I actually finished work at 6. At 10 o'clock, I drive all the way to the airport, pick my friends up, drive to the club. Right? We get to the club, it's packed as hell, and they're out here, look, let's pop 3 bottles. I'm like, fuck, I'm on a work budget. Like, I have a salary, you know? I ain't got that money like that. It seems like that sometimes, you know, people look at me and be like, oh, he's that rich black Nigerian kid. But in honesty, like, everything I've done in my life is through hard work and through the Lord. So fast forward, okay, Caravana weekends goes by, everybody flies back. I'm still having a good time, you know, surviving, getting my DJ gigs on a regular weekend. And I feel like after Caravana weekend, there was really nothing else to talk about. I mean, like, it started snowing, I started going to work every day. And then fast forward to December 24th, 2019, on a plane back to Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. To my surprise, I got upgraded to business class. The first time ever in my life been on business class. And it was a trip, man. It was a sick trip. I landed back home. You know, all my family's there. It was around that time the coronavirus started. And like, I was like, oh, it's only in China. It's not gonna be a problem. But in my head, someone was telling me that this is gonna be a world problem at that time. December 24th, 2019, I predicted the coronavirus that's gonna spread around the world. Okay, so fast forward that, I had a great time in Nigeria. Shout out my friends, shout out Fermi, shout out my parents actually. My parents made me turn up more than I wanted to. And fast forward to January 8th, 2020, right? This is when coronavirus was like spreading. And I was about to hop on a flight at nighttime at 10 p.m. I get to the airport, they're like, the plane never came. I'm like, what? The plane never fucking came? I've worked the next morning in Canada, so I try to beat the time like difference because I was traveling, right? And then the plane never came, right? So I had to go back home, wake up in the morning. All my bags were already checked in. I didn't have clothes. I had one suitcase, right? I was wearing my dad's boxers, brand new boxers, obviously. And I was like, okay, this is different. Like, I've never had to like stress myself to get back to a place. And I felt like this experiences were like just shaping me to become who I am. And it's like, It sounds exactly like the intro of my song, actually. Now that I said that again. And then, yeah, like from that time on, it took me, a 14-hour flight took me 48 hours to get back to Canada. Like, it didn't make any sense. Like, I had to sleep in a hotel in London. I'm Nigerian, so I need a visa to go into London. They gave me a voluntary visa just to sleep in the country that day. And I was like, this is not normal. Like, I mean, it's probably normal for people that don't have Nigerian passports, but you know what I mean? Like, that's a struggle too. You guys gotta know that struggle. Visa life. So moving on. So I hop on the next flight. They throw me on some random ass seat. I'm back in Canada. I have work the next morning. I land, I think, about 8 p.m. I go straight home, get ready for work. Wake up the next day, go to work. I think I went to work. Yeah, I went to work. And then the next morning, I wake up again. Get a phone call from my mother saying, her grandmother just died. And I'm like, I giggled. I was like, you're joking. Let's rewind back to when I went back to Lagos, Nigeria. 24th of December, I was back home on the 25th. I was like, oh, mom, like, no, I want to go see my grandma. Not blame my mother for this, but, you know, life happens. There's a lot of shit going on. And I didn't get to see her. And I remember driving back from work that day. She told me that happened. In, like, kind of a confused state as to, like, 2020 just started. It's supposed to be an amazing year, apparently. And at the same time, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm driving to work every day. What am I doing with myself? Am I going to work for some next man that probably doesn't know how to pronounce my first name? I mean, everyone here probably pronounced my first name if you're listening to this documentary right now. But, yeah, fast forward to that, and I was like, okay, I gotta start doing stuff for myself. So I told myself I'm gonna make 3 beats a week on the off days when I'm not DJing. So I started doing that, come back from work, make a beat, go to the gym, and send it out to artists. And then from there on, it started actually becoming more of a thing. So I started making more beats, started getting more in depth, and started learning melodies. I actually signed up to learn to play the piano. And then fast forward to, I want to say March. No, was it March or April? It was April 2020. April 16, 2020 was my mother's 50th birthday that I was supposed to be in England for. And then coronavirus hit me. Actually, before even that, I'm skipping a lot of stories. March 30th, 2020, I lost my job. And then I remember the day they called me. Oh, like, you know, we decided to let you leave the company, blah, 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 blah. And in my head, I was like, am I supposed to be mad or, like, devastated right now? Because, like, it's just a job. And I felt like at that point in me was when I knew that this was really for me. Like, music really, really, like, changed my life and the way I think and the way I see myself. I don't see myself as a guy that works a 9 to 5 and survives from that. Like, I see myself as, like, a warrior. You know what I mean? Like, the hardest things come at you, and you still get back up on your feet. Shout out to all my people that have heard me listen to all the motivational speeches in my car, all the Muhammad Ali's, and yeah, that happened. And I just kind of I took this whole project as like, hey, if anything's gonna happen, I'm gonna make this project during this whole period, and nothing's gonna stop me. So from then on, I had demos, I had artists sending me demos. You know, at that point, quarantine was serious. Like, couldn't even leave the house to do anything. So I remember one day I was just sitting down, I was listening to YouTube, and I heard this song, and I was like, why can't I be that guy on TV? You know, not the fact that, like, I'm only doing this to be on TV or anything. It's like, why am I sitting in my house feeling like the next thing for me to do is find a new job? Why can I create myself? Why can I make myself who I want to be? And from then on, it just became like a character building thing. And then fast forward to April or May, actually, my grandfather died. And it was kind of another shock. And I was like, 2020 is actually like on some shit right now. Like, I understand quarantine and everything, but 2020 has hit me hard. And I walk around and it seems like everything's normal to everybody. It's like, oh, like this guy's like, you know. Now that I think about it in this booth, it's like it's really messing with me. I just haven't backed down. Okay, that happened. It was a sad thing. And the craziest thing is, I was working a lot that I even missed the funeral on Zoom. I fell asleep at 3 a.m. in the morning, and the funeral was at 5 a.m. my time. And I felt really shitty because I was like, I didn't even watch my grandfather's burial. Like, what type of person am I? But nonetheless, and then we fast forward to what? June 2020. This is a month later. My close cousin died from sickle cell. Rest in peace, AJ. I think this voiceover is going longer than it's supposed to be, but rest in peace, AJ. This one was a hard one. This one I actually felt this in my fucking arteries and my blood and my everything. Like, I literally got the phone call. I smashed my phone on the fucking floor and I was like, what the hell is going on in the world? And I remember just like reminiscing on like times like we were just messing around as kids, and like, you know, we always talk about like being part of music and creating music and everything. And I said, if anything's gonna happen, this is really gonna happen now, because it's not about me anymore. It's not about me creating myself. It's about me creating myself because of everything that's happened. And I kinda, this sounds weird, but I'm kinda grateful that everything has happened the way it has, and it has made me become the person I am. And I stand firm today to tell you that I'm going 100% into music. My parents are probably gonna be fucking mad at me. Yeah, let's end it there, man.